So we test for gonorrhea and chlamydia by testing a urine sample. So if a person comes to the Planned Parenthood clinic and they want to get tested, they would pee in a cup, we would test the urine. If a person tests positive for gonorrhea or chlamydia, it can be easily treated with antibiotics. It's really important to make sure that a person finishes their whole dosage of antibiotics, and it's important for them to come back and get tested to make sure that the antibiotics completely worked. It's also important to tell any partners if you've tested positive for an STI so that they can also get tested and get treated if needed. In New York State, we have what we call expedited partner therapy, or EPT. If a person tests positive for chlamydia, and only chlamydia, none of the other STIs, they can be given up to 20 prescriptions for any partners that they have. Another important thing to note with gonorrhea is always mutating. So it is becoming a little more resistant to antibiotics. So sometimes the person might need a longer dosage. So it's really important for a person, or a stronger dose. So it's really important for a person to finish all of their antibiotics to make sure that it's no longer in their system.
Is getting tested free?
So at Planned Parenthood, we obviously do charge for our services, but we do operate under a sliding fee scale at Planned Parenthood. So if a person does not have health insurance, we can look at what a person makes, and depending on the amount of money that they make, it depends on how much they pay for those services.
Oh, so we just covered the bacterial portion of STIs. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the viral portion. So in the viral portion, we have HIV, HPV, and herpes. So why are we so adamant about testing for HIV, HPV, and like all of these STIs?
Viral STIs, we can treat them, but there is no cure for them. We also have counseling that we can get a person connected with. So there's a lot of options for a person if they need support.
So I just wanted to also re-say that Interim Voices comes here once a month so that you can have HIV and AIDS testing, as well as hepatitis C. And then with that, I believe you do get an incentive of $10.
So HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. It is an STD that attacks a person's immune system. It suppresses the immune system, it lowers the amount of white blood cells that a person has, and it is ultimately the virus that can lead to AIDS. We test for HIV in a twofold way. So at first, if a person comes to the Planned Parenthood Center, we do what is called a rapid test. It's a quick finger prick, and within 5 minutes, we will have a reactive or non-reactive test. If a person is non-reactive, that means that they do not have HIV. If it's reactive, we then want to confirm with a blood draw that we'll send out. Sometimes people do not have HIV, it just came up reactive for whatever reason, but other times a person is HIV positive. While a person will have HIV for the rest of their life, it's really important to note that they can live really long and healthy lives. It's not a death sentence. They will be put on a cocktail of medications, and those medications are really just there to boost the immune system and keep them.
Let's say that for the people in the back one more time. It is not a death sentence. There are things that you can take out there now so it can make you undetectable. And do you want to talk about what undetectable means?
I was getting to that. So, there are medications that a person can take. Like I said, it makes it so that it boosts their immune system, and lots of people live really long, healthy lives. And it's really important for them to keep taking these medications and following with their protocols. So going to their doctors, making sure that they're taking care of the rest of their physical health. And some people we have found become undetectable. A person who is undetectable is still HIV positive. They cannot transmit it to their partner. But that person is still HIV positive. It's very important to disclose your status to any partners you have. And it's also really important to keep taking those medications that you're prescribed. You don't keep taking those medications, you can quickly go back to being detectable.
All right, so as a part of National STI Awareness Month, we went over different STIs, symptoms, how to prevent them, where to find condoms, where to get tested, and what to expect with aftercare. Again, we just wanted to share that we do have these safe sex kits here at Central, And then Cassandra's location for Planned Parenthood is?
So we are located at 4803 State Highway 30 in Amsterdam. We are located in the Chem Plaza. If a person wants to make an appointment, you can call 1-800-230-PLAN, and that can set you up for any appointment that you need. You can also go to ppgreaterny.org, and we can set up appointments online as well.
And for me, our phone number, well, my personal work phone number is 518-419-4275. If you ever have any questions or if you ever just need direct support, always feel free to give me a call. I'm going to say that in Spanish too para mi gente que habla en español. Mi número es 518-419-4275. Si es que tienen alguna pregunta, siempre le podemos conectar con cualquier necesidad que tengan. And yeah, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.